It's day 3 of the Harrogate Congress. It's video 4, and Gizzy's laughing at me because all through Atlanta when we were there, I used to go, "It's day 5, baby," and I did it on the first day, and I carried on going through it. And he makes mocks of me. Anyway, so I'm not doing that today. It's not day 3, baby. It's just day 3, and we're here in the one-day Swiss teams. I believe it's 7-7s. First 7-7s. You've heard me say that before. With the man.
Day 3, baby.
Who says it's day 3, baby, and we're playing with Rob and Julia again, as of same as the last 2 years. And aim today is to have fun, but obviously it'd be nice to do better than we did last year. I think we were about just under average last year, so if we can get just over average or higher, that would be good. Enjoy ourselves. We've had a good, even though yesterday was strewn with mistakes. I think when we analysed it, I don't think my partner switches off when he's dummy. And I don't think he realised exactly how bad some of my bids were. My play was okay, but when I make 11 tricks in a part score, maybe the bidding's gone awry, and it had. So we're wondering. Oh, there they are. See teammates. They're waving. Yeah. Come in. They're waving at us, so it's difficult to do 3 things at once. So here's the team. Remind me on camera, Julia. Don't mind. This is Julia. Woohoo!
Hi guys, hello.
And we have Rob as well. Woo!
Hi guys.
We are playing 7-7s. We're here about 10 minutes before start time or something. Something like that. Who's captain? Captain Rob? Captain Rob.
But you're north-south.
We're north-south, so it's probably going to be me then, I guess. You don't have to do captains anymore. You used to have to do manual scoring and all that sort of stuff and take your results in, and then you also have to designate a captain. But now the captain of the team is whoever sits north, so we are wandering into the venue. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, so a lot of mistakes were made yesterday, a lot. I don't know if they've drawn a table, so I will do that just in case, and if they've already drawn one, we'll draw another one. And gonna wander. I think we came 7th yesterday, and we won 6 out of 9. Fine, 7th, we'll take it. Our wins were generally bigger than our losses, the results from yesterday or somewhere else. And no, it's fine, it's fine. I know where we came. We are table 27. Yeah. 27, I think. So wandering around, we're going to be at the back of the room. Hi, Dinah. And I think I still need to find someone to take a thumbnail with for this video. That's a task I have to do every time I go somewhere. And if I can't find anyone new, I'll get Gizzy. So you'll have already seen whether I succeeded in someone new or not. But I'm running out of people I know well enough to ask to be in the photo. So yeah, so I like it. There's been a lot of people I've known here, you know, socially chatting around. Probably know maybe someone on half the teams would be a fair guess. Just chatting to people who are coming up. Obviously I grew up in Yorkshire, so I know some of the locals, and then a lot of the people travelling across obviously go to most congresses, so you see them, and we'll do what we can. So yeah, we're here on the edge of the room, table 27. We're north-south, and we're ready to win some bridge. Just finished the first match. There have been 2 slams, one went off. I think we'll win on those, because I think the slam they made is one our teammates will get to, and I think the slam they went off is one our teammates might not. So if anything, they feel net good for us. A couple of parts of swings out for us, and then you've got this hand, this excellent hand here. 2 low, queen 4th, 3 low, 4 low, something like that, yes. And they open a club on your left, which is pretty much anything. Could have 5 diamonds, could be balanced, that sort of thing. And partner doubles this, and he goes pass. Well, obviously someone's got a big hand that I haven't, and the hand that passed the club hasn't. So I bid my best suit. I have 4 hearts. I bid those 4 beautiful hearts, and he goes pass. And then partner jumps to 2 spades. And we're playing teams. Is there any indication that you should be raising this? And if you do, obviously partner's probably just going to bid game because it's teams. So does your hand then have any redeeming features? And how forcing is 2 spades? So It's not a situation that comes up very often because the odds that partner has a game-forcing hand opposite a one-club overcall is moot. But I thought there's many other bids he could make that would just force the game. So on the hands where he hasn't just got game in his own hand, which I don't think he can have, how good is my hand? I think if I have 3 spades and a doubleton somewhere else, I think I actually have a trick for him. I think I have some roughing value with a 3rd spade. Like, for example, if I had 2 diamonds and 3 spades, I actually think now maybe I've got a trick for him. I might then have an entry to my hand to take a heart finesse or a club finesse or something. And I think maybe in that case I have a raise. But with the hand I've got, like, how good is my hand? I think the only, like, if partner's got the ace king of heart, ace king and another heart, maybe I've got 2 tricks for him, but that's a very specific situation. And if he's only got 5 spades and ace king x of hearts, he might not have jumped to 2 spades. He might have kind of bid 2 clubs as some sort of forcing bid. And I kind of convinced myself that I don't really have anything to offer him. And I passed. Now my queen 10 of hearts are, and the 10 of diamonds actually, just fills in his hand very nicely. He's got a 22 count, I think, with 6 spades. We just make 10 tricks. I think he can make 11 if hearts are 3-3. I don't actually know if they were or not, but the way they defended, he's got a shot at 11 if he gets the diamonds right. But he's just, I don't know. I mean, he's a bit disappointed he's not in game, I think. And I don't know if I've got a raise, but I can't think of anything, any redeeming features my hand has. I could be so much better for 1 heart, I think. You know, even just like the jack of spades to have an entry to my hand, like jack of spades, because he could have, you know, could easily have ace king queen of spades here. Like the jack of spades is an entry to my hand, might give him a finesse in one of the red suits or something. But the fact that I might not ever get to my hand means that I don't know. So it's the fact he's got 3 hearts as well. I figure if I had ace x of hearts, I might not have anything for him, and then he'd need to have 10 tricks in his own hand. And if he had 10 tricks in his own hand, he could have done other things. He could have been 2 clubs and 3 spades. He could have jumped to 3 spades. He could have jumped to 4 spades. So I convinced myself he didn't, and we made 10. So that feels like a hand we could easily lose out on, because it's a hand that people might just decide to shrug and bid game because it's teams with his hand. And he's done very well and catered me for having a bust. And I think I have a virtual bust. But obviously the queen of hearts and the 10 of diamonds, I mean, how can you rate those cards in this auction? And you don't know because they've not got genuine clubs. They bid 1 club on a 2-card suit 3 times during the round. So how do you know if they've actually got clubs on it? How do you know, what values you've got outside of spades are working? So that feels like it's probably going to be, it's potentially a loss anyway. So if you'd raise, well done, but I don't know if it's right. We're still above average. That's what we're saying. So we've won 2, lost 1. On the first set, teammates brought back 1100 where we beat a slam. So, that was good. And the second set, another slam went off against us that teammates bid and made. So teammates had a good first 2 sets, and we were up, and then we played a good team, and we, just tilt that the wrong way, and we lost. So that's fine. I'm going to give you a decision from set 2 and then a hand from set 3. Decision from set 2 is this one. I'm just going to go into a slightly quieter place and do some filming. Decision from set 2 is this one. Your hand is something like singleton, ace jack to 4, ace king to 4, queen to 4. Something like that. I can't remember the exact shape. I'm pretty sure you've only got 4 diamonds. Yeah, so something like that. And you open, this is with 4-4 in the minors, you open a diamond. I'm a big fan of doing that. Generally with 4-4 ones, I open a diamond unless that's my singleton. That's my accord opening, and it transpires over anyway. So you bid a diamond, and the bidding proceeds. 2 spades on your left, 3 spades from partner, pass to you. So what's 3 spades? Well, 2 no trumps and partner is a good raise to 3 diamonds or better. So 3 spades must be game forcing hand with diamonds. If you were just looking for a spade stop, they could have started with double, they could have started with their longest suits, they could have started with 2N if they've got diamonds as well. So if they were just looking for a spade stop for 3N, they'd do something different. They've taken up a lot of space to do this. So 3 diamonds must be game forcing with diamonds. Now, obviously, if you've got a spade stop and a balance stand, you can bid 3 and offer that, but you haven't got that. So what do you do? Well, you've got 3 key cards. You don't have diamond length, but you're playing better minus. So generally, partners are usually going to have 5 here because you play better minus. There's no guarantee you've got 4 diamonds. So for partners to game force with diamonds, they've probably got 5 here. So that's not a big concern. So now what are you going to do? Well, you're better than you could be for opening a diamond. I think you've got control in their suit, and you've got 3 key cards. So I think it's a good hand to just bid 4 hearts, which is a Q bid, and it denies the ace or king of clubs, which is what you've got. And so you describe your hand very well with that bid. And over 4 hearts, partner bids 4 spades, which is a Q bid, but because you've denied clubs, partner's 4 spade bid must also show a club control. And depending on who you're playing with some people it just shows a club control, but with Gizzy and I it shows a spade and a club control. So your partner's got a spade control and a club control, but they haven't bid key card themselves. So your partner knows you've got all the controls, but they haven't taken key cards, so they can't like drive slam if you've got enough key cards. They're still a bit worried about something. So are you worth another bid? And the only other bid you've got is key card, because you haven't got a club control, and then the only other bid after that is 5 diamonds. You're already at 4 spades. So are you worth key carding? Well, if partner can't key card, they're likely to have decent controls, you'd think, because partner could have just signed off in 5 diamonds if they were worried that we were missing. For example, let's put it this way: if partner hasn't got the ace of spades, they must have the ace king of clubs. Okay? Because if partner hasn't got the ace of spades, they know they're missing a spade, and they know from your lack of a club cue you're missing a club. So if partner hasn't got the ace of spades, they've got the ace king of clubs. And if partner has the ace of spades, they must also have one of the ace king of clubs. So let's give partner, let's say, the ace of spades and the king of clubs. Something like that. Where are your losers? Well, partner needs something else for their game forcing hand. I don't know whether you can do this. So partner's got probably 5 diamonds, and ace of clubs, ace of spades, king of clubs. They must have something else. Queen of diamonds, queen of hearts. Now it's on a finesse. They could have ace of spades, ace king of clubs, and 5 low diamonds. And now you haven't got many losers at all, have you? You might just have 12 top tricks. Like, I don't know. And I think it's difficult because it feels like you don't have anything more to show, but you've got 3 key cards. And partner has shown that you've got enough controls, and so, but partner doesn't feel like they can do enough with key carding. I don't know. So the full hand's there. We didn't bid 6 diamonds. We bid and made 5 diamonds at 1. And who's at fault, if anyone? Now, it might be that no one's at fault, and it's just a hand where both hands have just taken a conservative view of the hand. Obviously, the hand that bid 4 spades could have bid key card. The hand that bid 4 hearts could have bid key card over 4 spades, because you've got all the key cards. And it seems weird that when you've got all the key cards, you don't even investigate slam beyond a bit of cue bidding. We made 12 because there's restricted choice in diamonds. When you play a diamond, the ace of jack appears, so you cross back and finesse, and then you take a heart finesse later in the hand and it loses. So obviously 13 tricks isn't out of the picture. It needs diamonds to break in the heart finesse on the side, which means slam needs diamonds to come in or the heart on the side, and that's a really good slam to be in. I think you've got no worries other than that. So I don't know. I haven't even said which way around we were sitting, so we both don't know on this, and we're probably just going to go back and chat to someone like Matt Brown or someone, and he'll let us know how wrong I was. So this was a hand from set 3, and I did a bad thing, and I didn't consider it, and when I put dummy down I knew I'd done the wrong thing, but I didn't stop and think, and I should stop and think. So I have this hand. I opened a diamond. I looked at my hand thinking it's an opening bid. It's effectively a weak no trump-ish hand, but I'm 2 suited. So I was going to bid a diamond and then decide what to do. And then over a diamond, partner bids a no trump. I think, well, okay, I've sort of got a weak no trump. I'm going to pass. That's really bad, I think, for a couple of reasons. One, they've got at least an 8-card spade fit. So if someone has 5 spades very easily, or they're going to lead a spade a lot, they're going to lead a major on this auction because partner's denied a major. And they might just cash 4 or 5 spade tricks off the top. And now you need partner to be above strength for their one end for it to potentially make. And so you could, vulnerable, just go 3 off easily. They just could go 5 rounds of spades, 3 rounds of clubs, and you're 2 or 3 off. And the other reason for not doing that, that's one reason that you don't really want to be in no trumps. And the other one is, well, your diamonds are solid. So 2 diamonds, in theory, you'd like to have 6 fit. But here, you might have a hand that doesn't want to play in a no trump. And the reason you don't want to play in a no trump is because you know you won't have the spade holding necessary between the hands to make a no trump. And when partners got their values in spades, they won't have values in clubs, or they'll be missing values in the suits you need them to have values in. So I think you should just be bidding 2 diamonds here. And I passed thinking, oh, I've got a weak balanced hand and partner's bid a no trump, I'll pass. And as I'm putting dummy down, I'm like, I should have really bid 2 diamonds here. And then partner went 2 off. I think he can get out for 1 off, but he was a bit lucky that spades broke. But the diamond finesse is offside and the ace queen of clubs is over the king. So, he's, I think that's pretty bad. And Gizzy's right. He said, I didn't consider it. And I didn't. And that's the problem. I said, I know I should bid 2 diamonds. And yeah, but you didn't consider it. Now, what was worse, not considering it or considering and not doing it? So I think considering it and not doing it might be bad bridge, but not considering it, not giving yourself the chance to consider it, is really poor. And I have slowed down over the last year or two just to try and give myself more thinking time. And I think it is important to slow down and give yourself the opportunity and the time to get it right. It's very difficult to always know when to stop and think, but you can't rush everything. You can't, and I've learned that. And this was a hand where if you just sit and think for more than 5 seconds or so, should I be bidding 2 diamonds here? Like, all the answers point to yes, I think. The only reason not to is I haven't got 6 or I've got a balanced hand, but that's illogical. Just think about what's going to happen. You don't have the spades sorted. They're going to lead spades, bidding 2 diamonds. I suppose the caveat is if you bid 2 diamonds, they might protect with spades and they might be able to make 2, 3, or you might be able to make a part square in spades. And so far, no one's come in. So maybe if you pass this out, they might not find their spade fit. So I suppose there is a slight plus, but we're vulnerable. We can't risk being in a bad contract, going a few off, because we lost 7 imps on the board and that's all my fault. We lost this match, not due to that, we lost it by quite a lot. We were playing a good team and there was a much swingier board in the set, but in terms of interesting decisions, I'm not sure whether I'm going to film that one, so this is the one you're going to get. We're waiting, we just had after lunch, we've got the set after lunch. We finished it fairly fast against 2 friends from the north, and we didn't think we had a great card, but we are currently winning by 18. No, we're not, we're winning 18-2. So we're trying to speculate. We spent the last 5 minutes trying to speculate which board teammates have done well on. I have a guess, but I mean, even then, it's not like it's a cold game they can bid. So there's a couple of hands where they don't have game values where they can make game. Or maybe they've caught another 1100, we don't know. I don't think I've got any interesting decisions through this set, so I'll be back for the next set with a wrap-up of that set. I don't need a hand from every set because today I think I've got enough content so far. So teammates are doing well. They did catch us in 3 hearts doubled, which is a very pairs thing to do. They've decided to defend 3 hearts, holding for ace x opposite king third in defence. And we have like nearly a combined 20 count. But we've preempted in hearts. I didn't really have my bid, but Gizzy had a hand he could have opened, other people might have opened. So they did very well, but basically said, shrug, what I've got no other bid, and it just drifts 1 off. So obviously if that makes, that's a huge board. So I think they got lucky that I had no play to make it, but it's not far off with the dummy Gizzy put down. If I have my bid, I should be in the shot of making it, but I didn't. So, but that'll teach Gizzy, don't raise me when I've preempted. Who's a fish? I'm a fish. We got very lucky against someone who's going to watch this, and he took it very well. So sorry, Ryan. Yeah, can I get these? Yeah. Can I get an orange and lemonade, please? No ice or fruit. And then, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so we got very lucky. We bid to a Grand Slam, and I only had 2 trumps, and Gizzy thought I had 3. So this is my hand, and I think no ice or fruit, thanks. Yeah, I think I made. I'm happy doing what I did up to a point. So this is my hand. I have King, Queen, 10x, King X, Jack X, Ace, King, 10 to 5, and I'm to bid, and everyone's vulnerable. And I open a club, and partner bids a heart. So I bid a spade, which shows an unbalanced hand, which is what I've got. I can't rebid no trumps, I'm too strong, and if I'm not going to open this a no trump, I have to show an unbalanced hand. Teammates are coming over now, so we got very lucky here. And then Gizzy game forces are 2 diamonds. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I've got nothing else to show. I've already shown an unbalanced hand with effectively 5-4 in the majors. Once I don't bid no trumps and show diamonds, I must have 5 clubs. And so I can repeat my clubs, or I can bid 2N with Jack X of diamonds. So I think I bid 2 hearts, and I think that's fine with King X. Usually I'd like to have 3, but with King X, Ace X or Queen X, I think you can support here. So over this, Gizzy raised his 3 hearts, so he set hearts as trumps. I'm like, okay then, well, he doesn't know I'm as strong as I am. All I've shown is an unbalanced hand. I could have an 11 count here. Now I haven't got a 3rd heart, but I'm 16 high card points, and Gizzy's effectively making a slam try because we've bidden supported hearts. So if he just had like an 11 count with 5 hearts or something, he just bids 4 hearts. So he's got a better hand than that. And so I decide to tell him I've got a serious slam try, which I think I do, although the fact, again, I'm still missing his 3rd heart. So I bid 4 clubs. Now I bypass spades, which might come back to bite me, and it sort of did. I bypassed spades to bid 4 clubs to show I've got a strong hand, and then Gizzy bid 4 diamonds. I think I should just sign off now because I haven't got this 3rd heart. But again, several bids I made here that were pretty bad. I've got loads of choices here, and anyway, so I bid 4 spades thinking I've denied a spade cubit, I better show it. And then Gizzy bids key card, and then Gizzy asks for kings. And so I keep showing my stuff, and he bids 7. I'm like, oops. And then they led a heart, and his face went down when obviously I put down the hand I've got rather than the hand I've bid. And hearts are 3-3, so we just rattled in 13 tricks. I should maybe correct to 7N. I think I'm a bit tired. That was pretty bad. And yeah, we bid a grand against a friend, so that's not very good. Teammates are scoring up now, and they look. Rob's doing the OK symbol. He's pretty happy with how it went, but maybe not. As a purist, you're too proud of how it's gone. We had a very interesting board. One of them, I say very interesting. I passed with this hand, and it goes pass and pass, and Gizzy opens a diamond in 3rd. Pass on my right, so I show an invite to 3 diamonds with 3 clubs, and the hand on my left that had passed bids 3 diamonds themselves. Okay, fine, well, they've got the majors, and this goes pass, pass. I'm like, okay, what to do? Well, could we still have game on? I think Gizzy will double with his better hands or do something. He's going to pass with all his weak no trumps. He's just going to pass with all his minimums. He's going to pass with all his light openings in 3rd. And so if we've not got game on, we just need to get a plus on the board. There's no point in doubling because they're going to run. There's no way that they've bid this to make. So I thought, I'll just pass this out. Gizzy knows what to lead. I've shown diamonds. He could lead trumps and draw trumps. And pass, and Dummy goes down with 6 diamonds and an opening hand. We only beat it by 2. Okay, I think they can get out for 1 off the way it went. So that's weird to effectively show a game trying diamonds and not, and then defend apart scoring diamonds their way. So we're about to score up. I think we've won the match. So we'll see what's happening. So we had a narrow loss against a good Yorkshire team. All Yorkshire teams are good in by definition because we live in Yorkshire, God's own county. We've got one more match to go. teammates are outside chatting. I'm coming and checking the scores. We're currently lying in 7th place on 71. So whatever happens, we're going to finish above average, which might be our best year for a while. I think the last couple of years we've just finished slightly below, and we've got a match to go, and we're already 11 above average effectively currently. So we're playing a Manchester team. We'll do what I can. The lead's on 88. That's the difference between where we are and where they are. Because he's just, again, they have these rolling score. I like that, and I like it's not visible until you definitely finish your match. You can't accidentally glance on your way to the toilet. So we're going to sit down and play some bridge, and I'll let you know the final result. We're done now. We're currently waiting for teammates. I will let you know the final result. I just need to show you this hand, which it's not my favourite hand from the weekend because it required a missed defence, but given how things lay against me, I think I've done pretty well to make this. So I get to 3 diamonds by the north hand in the picture. So the hand with 4 diamonds to the 10 is in playing in 3 diamonds, and the bidding is gone. I was vulnerable. I passed this hand. I know I've got 2 10s and a decent heart suit, but we don't generally open light. I would need a 5-card suit, I think, to open light here. And my Queen Jack tight of clubs is wasted a bit. It could be worth nothing. So I passed, and he goes pass, and then the hand in 4th C opens a strong no chump. Okay, I pass. The other hand transfers to hearts, pass, 2 hearts, pass. And Gizzy's in there, vulnerable against Nart, with a stiff heart, at teams, opposite a passed hand, and he doubled for takeout. I think aggressive is a bit much, and I don't know whether I can pass this out, because I've seen him double light, just thinking I'm never going to defend here, and there's a with 2 passed hands, how often are we going to defend 2 hearts? How often is he going to expect I'm going to pass 2 hearts doubled here at teams when I'm under the heart bidder? Now I actually think I have a heart suit which might do it. Gizzy, you can score up. Yeah, you can score. I'm still filming. So I bid 3 diamonds. I just bid confident 3 diamonds. Maybe it goes past 3 hearts. It feels like if Gizzy's got a takeout double, they've got an 8-card fit, and I'll defend 3 hearts, and I might even whack that because I'm pretty sure I can beat 3 hearts, and I've got a moderate chance of beating 2, unless Gizzy's just doubling on shape. Maybe he's something like 4-0, 5-4, something like that. So I just bid my longest suit. I bid 2. I bid 3 diamonds, thinking, and this goes pass, and then the hand in protective seat thinks for a bit and passes. I'm like, okay, maybe he's thinking of bidding 3 hearts. I kind of wish he did. I'm now playing 3 diamonds with the suit. So the lead, like a middling spade, I think it was the 8 of spades or something. So what are my thoughts there? Well, I need to do a bit of hocus pocus. I need a lot of things to go right. For 1, I need the club finesse to be on side for me to make this. 2, I need to try and get rid of dummy spade losers on maybe my hearts or something like that, and then I need to avoid losing too many diamond tricks. Now hopefully diamonds are 3-2 and I can just maybe lose 3 diamonds in the ace of hearts, but again I need a bit of hocus pocus even for that to matter. So my ideal situation is if I place all the high cards, or most of the high cards, what I want is the king of clubs to be on side, which means the ace of hearts has to be with the opening bidder. Because the other hand won't have enough. And then if the other hand has the queen of hearts, the hand that's transferred has the queen of hearts, I might be able to sneak a little thing through. So that's what I did. I won the spade lead in dummy, so I could lead dummy singleton heart towards my king. And they went in with the ace. They played a spade back, so I won the ace of spades. Now on the first heart I played the jack, and on the second heart I played the 9, because I can't afford them to cover this. If they cover this, I don't have the steam to throw them away, so I need them to let me throw a spade on the 9 of hearts. So I went 9 of hearts small, I threw a spade away, and the 9 held, yeah! Now if hearts are 5-3, I can play the king of hearts, throw dummy's last spade, and now I just need to avoid losing some trumps. So I played the king of hearts, threw dummy last spade, they followed, that's pretty good. I then took the club finesse, so went queen, king, ace. That's good. I'm in the shout here. I've only really got diamonds to worry about. So now I thought, well, how can I wangle some extra diamond tricks? Well, maybe I can play a small diamond away from the queen, and maybe, if the hand on my right, who must have the ace, king of diamonds by this point, doesn't have the jack of diamonds, they might fly in with the ace or king, and now I might be able to make an over trick. So I played a diamond off dummy. The jack went in. And I'm like, okay, well, what more can you do? He's got ace king jack, and I played low. And then the hand that transferred to hearts showed out. The diamonds are 5-0. Oh my god! So I've done all this work, and I'm still in a no play situation. But for the first time in the hand, I actually got a bit of a benefit from the defense. He thinks he's got ace king 9 extra diamonds. He thinks he can just wait and get some diamond tricks at the end. So he made the incorrect play of playing a club. So my jack of clubs wins. I can now ruff a spade. He has to follow. He's now only got diamonds left. He should be able to see the whole hand by now. And now with 4 cards left, I've got 3 diamonds in hand and a heart. And in dummy, I've got queen x of diamonds and 2 clubs. So I played a club off dummy. And what does he do? He can't afford to ruff high, because now he's in trouble. He might have to concede 2 diamonds now. So he tried ruffing low. I over-ruffed, and I ruffed my last out with a queen of diamonds, and now he's end-played. He's got to over-ruff with the ace-king 9, and now he's end-played to lead away from the ace-9 of diamonds to give him my 10. So I made 110 in 3 diamonds. Didn't deserve that. That was not a place we wanted to be, but never give up. Never give up. Try some deceptions. Try and wangle some things. Try and play. You know, we're playing teams. Try and play for the holdings you need to make this. I need the ace of hearts on side, which means I need the queen of hearts on my left, which means I need the king of clubs and all those sort of things. And they're all possible, and they existed. And if diamonds were breaking at the end there, I've just made it comfortably, but they weren't breaking. In fact, they were breaking as bad as they could be, and I still did it. And we're done. We had a really good last set. We got an 800 as well that I didn't mention about. Our teammates have played well all day, haven't you, Julia? They have. We came third in the end. Look, go team. Woo! Woo! Hi, Rob.
Hi, thank you very much.
Third, we came third. That was really good. So, yeah, Gizzy and I got an 800. I kind of beat by myself to 5 clubs when Gizzy was doubling 4 hearts. I wasn't sure he's got a double 4 hearts because he hasn't bid at all in the auction. And then when they bid 5, we got an 800 when we can't make game and they can't make game. So, plus this 3 diamonds, plus I think there's another board that Gizzy and, you know, we won 30 imps in that set. So it's been really good. There was only one set we lost by a lot, and then there was a very swingy, anyone can bid anything board in that set. We lost 14 imps on, and if that went another way, we'd have won that match. So we had a really good day. The team that beat us second ended up winning. That is the Yorkshire team. I can't remember the whole team, but it's Sandy and Tom's team. So well done to them. The next time you see me will be... Oh, when's my next live vid? I'm playing in the Premier Life Masters, but that's online. I'm playing a few knockout matches and I don't stream those or film those. I might stream them on Twitch, so you might have seen those on Twitch, but I don't do any reviews of those. So the next time I'm playing live bridge is... I might be playing in a 1-day Swiss pairs event with Gizzy and Leicester. Not sure I'm going to film that, but that'll be the next video after this one, so watch out for that. Thanks to all these people who subscribe on Patreon. They kind of give me a bit of support to allow me to keep doing this for most of the live events, most of the big live events I go to. So thanks for that. If you want to join those people, there's a link below. There's a free option and then a couple of different tiers you can join in. As always, like, share, subscribe and do all that stuff social media wise. It does help me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to be there by the time this video comes out. And yeah, I'm not going to the Spring Nationals. I'm not going to the Spring Nationals, but there'll be a lot more bridge from like Easter onwards. There's the Easter and then the Spring Fours and the Reading Congress and things like that. So there'll be a lot more later in the spring for me to film. So I should see you all either online or in person if you are in the UK.